Yeah, your uncle or some rock.
Yes, there's literally zero update. Hey Crusher, just wanted to wish my favourite co-host a very good luck going in the ring against Ricky Henry to try to claim back the NWF World Heavyweight Championship.
Racer X here, wishing you the best of luck, and I know you're going to have a great match.
Hey Crusher, this is Officer Smalls, CC Carter, and DJ Battle. We're all wishing you good luck, and also smack the crap out of Ricky Henry, right?
Do it for me, bro. Do it for all of us.
Hey folks, it's me, the most entertaining man in all of professional wrestling, the entertainer, Chris Mercer, just coming on to say a big good luck to my friend Crusher Crossen. Crusher's been a massive support over the past year.
Good luck, man. Well, wish Dr. Dredd was there to help you, but I can't. You can do it, no doubt.
Malibu Bobby wishes you the best of luck here from the Malibu Bobby Dream Estate. Put that little yellow bird back in his cage.
Thank you for letting me be a part of your journey to becoming a 6-time champ. We wish you the best of luck.
Listen, brother, I know you got this. You always were the 5-timer, 5-and-dimer. Now make it the 6-timer, 6-and-dimer, and bring that belt home.
Good luck on that. We'll all be watching, right, guys?
Hey, kick his ass, man.
I know you have the spirit of a champion. Once a champ, always a champ. We know that. Very, very cool, very admirable of you to find the courage to get back in the ring one more time after all these years. I know that you'll compete well. Good luck. Godspeed.
But we love you and we're rooting for you, man. Bring home one more win.
it has to be Crusher Crossen. So I look forward to cheering the one and only on January the 18th and seeing history being made when Crusher Crossen defeats the Globetrotter Ricky Henry. And I have to finish by saying that on the 18th of January, I will be entertained.
NWF Wrestling fans. Had a little mistake there by Schmucker Crossen already, and we're 6 seconds in.
What did you do?
What
did you do?
I didn't do a thing. All right. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of NWF Fast Forward.
Sorry, guys.
It's going to be. All right. Well, now it's time to get into everybody's favorite part of the show. It's time for the introduction. So, of course, first is yours truly. I am your second ever longest reigning NWF champion of all time. I am the former NIPW Junior Heavyweight Champion, and I am also the longest reigning NIPW Junior Heavyweight Champion. When I get a championship, it doesn't come off me too easy. With who?
The other guy who had as long as you. I remember there was a tie. I just remember that.
Anywho, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. And I am the man who pushed to get this podcast started when this old man could not get out of bed as there was a nurse struggling to get him out. I am going to be the future career ender of this man right here. I am the Globetrotter, your NWF World Champion, and your main host, Ricky Henry. Now, of course, on everyone's least favorite part of the show, let me introduce my co-host.
The other way.
No, it isn't. It's like this. He is. I'm looking at it. It's working. It's not the other way.
For you, it's only like that, but yeah.
Everyone put in the comments if this is where Crusher is, if I'm pointing. It is this way.
It's not.
Oh, you're just shut up. All right. This man is the 5-time loser of my championship. He is the 78-year-old sensation, the fantastic Mr. Fossil himself, the ultimate botcher when it comes to trying to run a podcast, as we have seen. He is the ultimate schmuck, Schmucker Crossen. How are we, Schmuck?
Yeah, I thought you'd be a little bit different tune this week. The fact that you ran away on the last show.
The past is in the past. The people know what's in the past, all right? I have more important things to worry about than some old man who says he's going to show up next year in the first ever NIPW show of the year in Belfast, my hometown, my first time performing in my hometown for NIPW. And he thinks he's going to come along and try and take that opportunity away from me. That's not going to happen, all right? You're not going to ruin that moment. So I'm staying positive. Christmas just happened. I, of course, was the greatest boy this year. I got all sorts of gifts. I got all sorts of presents. I was just drenched in greatness as always. So I have nothing to worry about. I'm staying positive. Where's that smile, Crusher? Come on, where's the old Christmas cheer?
Well, I'm just trying to get a word in here. All you're doing is flapping your mouth. And, you better do more than flapping your mouth on the 18th. While you've been running away from the podcast and couldn't even come up with a concept of anything to say, I've been laser focused on you, Ricky, for the last 6 months. So I hope that maybe in this last 2 weeks you've got your bearings straight and got your head screwed on right, so you're ready for this match. That's all I hope for, because otherwise it's going to be an easy night for Crusher.
Here we go.
That's all I hope for, because otherwise it's going to be an easy night for this match. That's all I hope for, because otherwise it's going to be an easy night for Crusher. That's all I hope for, because otherwise it's going to be an easy night for Crusher. That's all I hope for, because otherwise it's going to be an easy night for Crusher.
Mm-hmm.
So
Crusher,
you
don't
better
have an easy night getting in the bed. Never mind.
when we get our guest in here, he's going to tell you all about it. Because believe me, Jamie knows exactly when I get my mind set on something, what happens, and he's going to explain that. I'm quite sure. Because Jamie McParland knows Crusher all too well. And I know it was your favorite. You know, you wanted him as a guest, right? It was your request, so we're going to bring him in. But yeah, Ricky, you just got to get your head screwed on straight. You know, you got to be ready for this match. You think this isn't going to happen or something? There's going to be some kind of a loophole and you're going to get out of it or something? That's not going to happen. It's going to be me and you. And this is the deal, Ricky. I'm not doing any other matches. There's not going to be a rematch. There's not going to be another opportunity. For me, I have nothing to lose, but this is my only shot. You, on the other hand, got a lot of things to lose. The belt, your pride, everything. So I just hope you're focused and ready to go. That's all I can say.
I've never been more focused. Never been more focused on enjoying Christmas time and enjoying New Year's. I am so focused. I had a great time with family yesterday, guys. I don't know about you. I was sitting there by the fire, feet kicked up, drinking some lovely hot cocoa. What am I doing tomorrow? Going to spend more time with a person really close to me. And what am I doing the day after? Spending more time with people close to me. And then Monday, straight back in the train, a little bit of the gym, just doing what I do best and being me and enjoying myself. So I have nothing to worry about when it comes to you, Crush. The only thing I'm worried about is my New Year resolutions. That's what I'm worried about. And what's my resolution? You all may be asking. Be even better. Which, of course, is not possible because I'm the best.
Yeah, you're the best. Wait till you see the match, you guys. Wait till you see his last title defense when we watch it with Jamie, and you'll see his attitude, exactly why the Belfast fans and NWF fans are fed up with him. It's pretty evident. You know, you turn your back on him, Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
And you know something? Those fans, you don't appreciate them, but I'll tell you right now, that might just be the difference in this match if you don't have that fan support.
Mm-hmm.
I know you don't think you need them, but we'll find out.
Guys, I'll show you a great impression. I have a little thing here that I've been working on over Christmas. And I call it Mini Crusher. All right. So I want you all to be quite nice to Mini Crusher because he's a wee bit sensitive and he's a wee bit hard of hearing. Okay. So he's going to come over. Everyone be friendly. Okay. Great. All right. Crusher, you can come in. Mini Crush, the better Crush, I call him. All right. Here he comes. Hey guys. It's Crossen here. Oh, and I'm the 5-time champion, Ricky. Oh, and Ricky, just you wait till January. Oh, I'm gonna give you some. Oh, I left my dentures out. No. You know, Officer Smalls was telling me I'm gonna beat your ass, so he must be right. Whoa, I forgot. What was happening in January again? I can't remember. All right, Crush, that's enough from you. Oh, man has to get to bed. It's getting late for him.
The regular comedian here, Lloyd. You've seen all the wish me luck, good luck Crusher videos that you've been seeing in social media. You see a bunch of them come in, right?
Yeah.
So even some of your own people, Keaton, Chris Mercer. I mean, they all want to see it. Everybody wants to see Crusher become 6-time champ. And you know what? I want to not only do this for myself, and I do. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. I want to do it for people like Keaton, people like Adam, people like Tom Patterson, guys that you've been making a mockery of in these matches. You come in there, you beat them because they're just starting out and you boast about it.
These poor people.
Yeah, we do it for them as well as the NIPW fans that are tired of Ricky Henry. So look, we got a guest waiting in the wings here.
Right.
I think we need to bring him in. Plus, we got comments rolling in as well. So why don't we get Jamie in here?
100%. Let's bring the real reason that people tune in apart from myself.
He's a great friend of mine, of course, and known him a long time. The Irish Terror was his first gimmick. Jamie McParland, here he is. Jamie.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome in.
Thanks for having me.
You've seen our little banter there.
I have. So I have a question for Ricky Henry. So your right hand is a Mini Crusher?
Yes, the right hand is Mini Crusher.
That's a little weird.
I agree. It's very weird. He's constantly there, you know. It's actually my left hand.
Right.
It's actually Yeah, left hand. It's just
so you were talking about how you've been spending some time with your family for Christmas.
Yeah, of course, it's been great.
That's probably a good idea. I mean, after the 18th, I think you're going to need someone to take care of you after you've been beaten up pretty bad.
That's awesome. Honestly, for someone of your age, you're quite witty. All right. I could tell that someone didn't spend Christmas with loved ones. Instead, they spent it writing one-liners, preparing for the show. But, you know, whatever. Honestly, I suggested Jamie as a guest, but Crossen, now I'm thinking about it. Maybe get him off.
No, I think this is going to be a great matchup. I'm super excited to see it. I'm only excited. I'm disappointed I'm not going to be able to see it in person live. But
yeah, and if we were doing this later in the year, they might be live streaming by then. They're getting very close to doing it. But as this goes, I don't believe this will be live streamed.
That's too bad.
But
that's news to me. Didn't know later in the year we're live streaming.
Well, I mean that's shows. That's the idea. They'd like to be there.
I don't know any of this stuff. I don't get to the thing.
I mean, I shouldn't say that either because I don't know for sure, but I know that that's like the direction they're wanting to go.
Mitch, if you're watching, Crusher said it, or the Crusher, or whatever we have. Crusher said it. If you're watching, Mitch, it wasn't me. It was him.
I mean, that's obviously where they want to get to because like that's what and how they do it, or if it's going to be through a paid platform or whatever. I don't know all that details yet, but
yeah.
But anyways, what was I going to say? Oh, now we can finally talk about it. Ricky thinks I'm coming into this cold turkey, but what you all don't realize is I've been training with Devotion Championship Wrestling for 2 months. So I've been getting all brushed up on his modern techniques. The question, now here's the thing, Jamie, and you know this. Unless you lived through old school and did old school is a different element. And he can sit there and watch all the tapes he wants on me and old school in general. But until you face old school and deal with old school, it's a different ball of wax. And Jamie knows exactly what I'm saying there.
Yeah, I would think so. Although, there's going to be a lot of younger generation moves you might not be aware of or be prepared for.
That's what I've been doing for the last 2 months. That's why I've been with Devotion, trying to get brushed up on some of this stuff. And believe me, there's a lot. You're right. And he's talented. There's no mistake about it.
Yeah. And that's what's going to make this
pound for pound one of the best in Northern Ireland, in my opinion.
And that's what's going to make this match so exciting, right? Is the two generations of wrestling battling it out for superiority. So yeah, I think this is going to be really exciting.
Well, and I got, one shot. Dave was giving me a hard time last week. You're trying to pull a Vern Gagne. Yeah, I am trying to pull a Vern Gagne. You're damn right I am.
I think you need to gain a little more weight and get a little balder.
What he meant, but what he meant is, trying to retire as a world champion. Only been done once. So that's like, everybody's sending me their videos of wishing me luck and everything. As you can see, I've been sprinkling them in social media, and I'm still waiting for Jamie's. I know he's going to send me one. It's just a matter of time. But Ace had a good one. I mean, some of these ones you just seen, I haven't even posted yet. They were kind of a sneak peek, I guess you could say.
Was it Ace that said Godspeed?
He did. I thought that would catch your ear.
It's his hero. He pretended
didn't say it for you, though. He didn't say it for you.
He said it for me. That's my thing. Everyone
knows
line.
It. Godspeed.
Godspeed. All right. It's well known.
Hey, before we get going with Jamie and questions and stuff, let's get caught up on these comments because I can't read them, Ricky.
Yes, no problem. We have David Hilt. He is watching from York, Pennsylvania.
David sounds familiar. I don't know if he's name's familiar, David Hill, but he's watching from Pennsylvania because I think I've seen him comment on Rewind a long time ago. Good to see him again if it is.
Return to the Mac. And then of course we have our guest is not in the comment section, probably where he should be staying. He says wrong way.
He's
Jamie, not talking about where I was pointing.
He's trying to help you out.
He's not talking about
Jamie, that picture there kind of got the shining look there of Jack.
Pretty much.
Have that look, that Buzz Sawyer look there.
Yeah, I don't live too far from the where they filmed that. So
yeah, they're from the hotel.
Yeah, the hotel is up on the mountain by my house.
Oh, perfect! You should give it a visit.
Yeah.
You're talking about the original, right?
Yeah. Shining.
David Hilt says the one thing that's never been said before: did that Crusher talk?
Yeah, because they were tired of hearing you yap.
And then he said a comment that I think must be AI, because why would anyone ever say this? He has said, Does Ricky ever shut up? I think he's all talk.
Yeah, I mean, he is the champion, so I don't know. I don't think it's that much talk.
When I won my
champion,
title,
so
when I won the title, it'll give me the right to talk all I want. That's
exactly.
He is our current champ.
Then we have Renzo 265 says W fire fire fire. Yep.
I wonder what that was too.
That could be comment of the year. Then we have Renzo again. Let's go. It's them. Fire, fire, tree.
Yeah, I don't understand these comments.
Not getting you. It is us. Yeah.
Looks like he's got another one.
To make it a third, it's them. Fire, fire, fire. Yep, you're right. It is. It is them. It is us.
Yeah, we're here. We're live.
Final comment by David Hilt. Yep, big fan of NWF. I have your book.
Thank you there, David Hilt. That was I enjoyed that book. Tried to give Ricky one, but he says he doesn't read.
I can't read.
Surprise, surprise.
I only read Irish.
Yeah, that's a good book, though. David, did you like the book? Did you like the message in it? I mean, my message in that book is pretty simple. Is that, and that's what I always try to preach to Ricky. I'm like, if you put your mind to it, you can do anything. And Ricky says, "Hey, just be naive. You're naive." I think that's the word you use, right?
I think I called you old.
Naively. He always says so naively. But no, I mean, I'm a big Jamie. You know that I'm a big advocate of that. Put your mind to it and accomplish anything. Yeah.
And well, David Hilt seemed to have been a big fan of the book, as he says. Love the book.
Love the book. Yeah. Yeah, it was a great story for a rare time. And Jamie, you lived it with me.
Yeah.
You remember those days.
Oh yeah.
So Ricky, I know I can ask Jamie lots of things, but I'm gonna throw it over to you. What do you want to talk to Jamie about before we get into our watch along footage and stuff? Anything you want to say?
There's one huge question that I've always wondered. Where does your Irish genes come from?
That would be my grandfather on my dad's side. Is from his family's from Ireland. So,
do you know what part?
I don't, unfortunately. I need to do one of those DNA tests, you know?
Yeah, you need to do research.
Yeah.
Awesome. That was a big thing I wanted to ask.
Yeah, really I don't know much about it. I think
you do have some Irish in your blood, though.
Yeah.
You know, and here's
McParland. I mean, that's
McParland
as Irish as it gets. You know,
and I have my middle name's Patrick. But now here's the thing. Yeah. And everybody calls me Patrick because on Facebook I use Patrick as my name on Facebook because my other one got hacked and I didn't want to use Sean again because I figured it would get screwed up. So people still call me Patrick, and I'm like, that's my middle name, guys. But no, I didn't.
Crossen.
My grandpa was left on a doorstep back in those days when that happened. You know.
Oh wow.
Right. And that was kind of a common thing back then. Like, you had a child out of wedlock and it was frowned on, they'd just leave him on the doorstep, and he got left on the doorstep of the mayor of the town. They left him on a good doorstep. But so 25% of me is unknown, and so those DNA testing things that you just talked about shows that I have Irish in my blood as well. So you and me both, Jamie.
Is this why you're from parts unknown?
25% unknown.
25% parts unknown. Yeah. No, I think in America, I feel like in America, like your heritage is really important. Like on the East Coast, they still have like neighborhoods that are Italian and Irish and Jewish and stuff like that. But it's like as people moved across the country and died, from the Oregon Trail or whatever, when you get out to the West Coast, nobody really gives a shit. It's just like whoever's left is.
What's cool about the West too is it's so open, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like you're not like, as we used to say, I don't want to say it because it's naughty, but
probably a good idea.
You know what I'm saying, right? Like sardines.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
But
definitely. And then, so speaking on the whole Irish thing, Jamie, what was the story behind you getting told? Yeah, we want you to be the Irish Terror, Jamie McParland, or was that your idea?
No, it was. I think it was it Jeff Dinsmore's?
Yeah, it was Dinsmore.
I think I had a match coming up, and I hadn't decided. I hadn't come up with a gimmick or a
Yeah,
name.
you showed up at the pole barn. He was there. You didn't know what to call yourself.
Yeah, and he said, McParland, how about the Irish Terror? I was like, okay.
What's your name?
So,
McParland. How about the Irish Terror?
Yeah,
and,
pretty uneventful
and I know
story,
that, the Irish Terror, though, kind of like with the conflict in Ireland, that actually could maybe mean something. And we didn't know any of that back then.
Yeah, we didn't know any of that.
No, it didn't mean anything.
That stuff was going on. And then, after I got older and I learned about the Troubles, I was just like, oh my God, what a terrible name.
I was going to say, it would have been really funny if you were like the Irish Trouble or something like that. I would go like, whoa.
Yeah, no, the last thing I wanted was to, make light of something very serious that was happening. Yeah. So, it was probably good that
they didn't teach us any of that in school, Jamie. I didn't know anything about the Ireland.
I don't see why you would learn it. Realistically, it's all the way over here. You're all the way over there.
Yeah,
you can
but
learn so much in history class.
Social studies.
But the UK is our sister country. You know what I mean? It's.
Oh well, that was the war, wasn't it? We don't want to be the UK. We don't want to be.
Exactly.
That's the war.
So, yeah.
I always give Ricky a hard time saying that. UK tried this stuff with us and we kicked their ass. You guys kind of settled it, I guess.
No, you want to know what happened with you guys? It was a quick one and done, and also the distance they traveled, they were like, "We just want to go home."
Well, it wasn't quick, actually. It was
for us. It's a 20-minute.
It was a 7 or 8
kayak across the water to get here, so it's not really far from home. Yeah. And they went 800 years. They were tiring us out.
It was a long time that the British were holding down the Irish. So
we were just trying. We were just at the end. It was just like stop, just go away, just knackered, sweat pouring.
I mean, it was, and for us, I think it was like 8 years in independence.
Times that by 100, and that's what we had to.
Yeah. Plus, the British were doing some really horrible stuff to the Irish. That
I don't think was happening. When I was over there and when I visited and stuff, I seen all the memorials and stuff. Yeah. They still have memorials even for recent stuff that just happened.
Yeah. Oh no, 100%. Sure,
they don't want people to forget, man.
Well, yeah, because you had Bloody Sunday, you had the hunger strikers, you had the famine. That was England. You had the Easter Rising, and then all the people getting executed from it.
Yep.
Like it was, and that's only in the last 150 odd years, 200 years.
Yeah.
God forbid the years before where it was just constant slaughter.
So I don't know how people feel. I don't know what Ricky's view is. I don't know what Darren's view is, and people I talk to. So I don't spread my opinion on any of this.
Yeah.
I just learn about it. I take it all in, but I never, when I'm over there, Jamie, I never voice my opinion of what I think. Because I don't know how people feel, and I don't want to offend anybody. Right. I've always said, and this is why Ricky and I have a rule of no politics usually when we got really close. Because that, to me, is on the bottom of the totem pole. What matters to me most is friendships and relationships and everything. That's at the top. That comes first for me in my life. That's just the way I am.
That's a great way to go about it. When you go to a country like Ireland with the history it has, maybe don't ask the questions, maybe don't spark anything. But there's actually a promoter who will not be named. And anytime I see them and they see any other Irish wrestler, they always go up to them and go, "Can I ask you something?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "He's not from Ireland." And he goes, "Are you Irish or British?" Every time.
It isn't the one that I would think, is it?
It's probably the one you think. And every
one
time,
I don't like, that one?
Yeah. And every time it's like I just laugh every time. And every time the answers.
It doesn't surprise me if that's who it was, Ricky. That he comes from that person.
Every time the answer is British, he looks at me and goes, points at the guy, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. We'll tell you about it afterwards, Jamie.
Oh, yeah. We have, it'll be, hope you have no plans for the rest of the night.
There's a few comments came in, Ricky. What do we got going on there?
Let me have a look. He's here. It is Gizmo.
Gizmo. Hey, guys.
Hey guys, hope you had a Merry Christmas. Sorry, all the guys here are away on vacation. Well, first off, Gizmo, glad to see you enjoyed your Christmas. You're clearly still a little bit hungover, as you can't even spell hey correctly. But hey ho, we get over it.
Oh my gosh. Offending our viewers. Man.
But you know what, Gizmo? I'll let you pass it because this next comment was really, really nice. And it was, "Hey Dave, shut up. I have to stand up for Ricky. He talks a lot, but he's been able to back it up. We got your back, Ricky.
Nice.
Thank you for having my
Whoa,
back.
Gizmo, wait a minute. Wait a minute,
I'm
Gizmo.
impressed.
Gizmo.
I'm impressed.
Crusher.
See, and this
Come on, man.
guy,
What the hell's
this guy's
going on
trying
here?
to, this
What the
guy's
hell's
trying to
going on here?
manipulate the people into a completely different view than they
Wait
really
till I
want to
get
have.
my hands on Ricky. Guys, wait till I get my hands on him. And he's going to have to back up all this talk out of his mouth.
I've been backing up my talk for the last 4 years, Crusher, and no one's ever
We'll
stopped
see
me
about
from doing
that.
so.
We'll see about that, won't we?
Oh, we will see. 100%.
Well, all right, back to Jamie.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't want to get on a tangent with Ricky. So
I'm just here to enjoy it, man.
Popcorn all at the side.
Yep.
Wait, I want to say this before I forget. I put out a really good promo that I got a lot of compliments on. Nathan liked it. I've yet to see a promo from Ricky on this, and you better do one.
Promo? For you?
For the match coming up, yeah.
For you.
You only have a few weeks, and you better do it.
It's only a promo for him.
Well, it's not for me. It's for you.
That could be the funniest moment we've had on the podcast all year.
Unless, of course, you know what it is. Because mine was so good. He's afraid to try. He can't.
I haven't even watched it.
Yeah, you watched it. You've had to see it. It's been all over.
It's notorious. Yeah. Great. This guy. This guy never ceases to keep the people entertained.
He talks about how so great he is at promos, and then he never hardly ever does them. Not just with me, with anybody.
Crusher, gold's great too, but when I dig in the dirt, I don't just find gold, do I? You have to wait and you have to really work to see the gold.
Well,
good
yeah,
things come to those who wait. So be patient, old man. All right. Maybe if you put it on your Christmas list, you might.
Remember, I'm 41 years young metabolically, according to my app.
41 years.
It says I'm 41. I'm gonna go by that.
Crusher, I'm pretty sure you have things in that house that are 41, and you're old enough to father them. So,
well, true. I am old enough to be your father, and just like any father,
grandfather,
I can. As any father, I'll kick your ass.
Speaking from experience there, old man.
All right, what do we got for Jamie? We got to get back to Jamie. Concentrate on it.
No, I'm having a blast just being a fly on the wall here.
That's all he wants.
The madder you two get at each other, the better the 18th is going to be. So I'm just letting it
100%.
letting it happen.
Well, neither Crusher shut up, so it's not all about him for once. We'll talk about you. But I'm actually going to bring up very briefly when I say this. So we've seen one match on the show here since Forward started of yours, Jimmy, and it was you and Crusher in. Oh, I'm not good at remembering the name of venues. I always remember the Dry Dock. Yes, it was the Dry Dock. I always remember the Armory, the Anoka Armory, and Dry Dock. They're the two I always remember. But yes, and also the basement. But the great venue of the basement. But yes, so we watched your Dry Dock match, you and Crusher. It was a great match. I remember really enjoying it. It was part of the reason why I wanted to have you on.
Nice. Thank you.
Now, that was a good match, all right? And of course, people who are fans of the show, like Gizmo and stuff, I'm sure I've seen it hundreds of times. But I want to know, what would you say is your greatest match? Like, if you were to go back and just sit and rewatch one of your matches 100 times, what match?
Like all of them, Jamie. Even the ones we don't have on video anymore, like the first Army that I don't have on video that Steve Engstrom recorded over. Even consider that one too.
Are you talking about
the ring for a match?
Are you guys talking about my match?
Yeah, your match.
Because
and that, just to remind you, that match you had at the Army that I don't have on video, was you and Terry Block against the Destructors.
Yeah,
remember that one? It's your first Armory.
Yeah, I mean, Crusher was by far the most talented wrestler in our league, and so he brought everybody else up, and so I may have had fun wrestling with Mike and Troy and stuff like that, but I think the best match I ever had was against Crusher for sure, and would have been one of those Dry Dock ones. So yeah,
we also wrestled in the pole barn in Dayton when you first started.
I think I had a little more experience by the time we got.
Yeah,
to the
you
dry
were
dock,
still
so,
very new then.
Yeah,
and I Pearl Harbor. You remember I ran in and just started going after you.
Yeah, it was a squash match.
Yeah, I just came in and just started attacking him before the bell even rang.
Did you say you Pearl Harbored him?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, Pearl Harbor. That's what, did you ever hear that expression?
No.
It's pretty terrible. And I guess now that I
mean, it's normal to say it though, right?
I mean, yeah, you guys have every right to make
It's like I don't think anything of it when I say it. I can see where he would be like, "My God, he just said Pearl Harbor."
Yeah.
If anyone can say a Crusher, it can be you, considering you were fighting that day. So fair enough. Jeez. This has been one very, very dark show. We've been live for about 30 minutes. And we have spoken about the Irish.
I will say this though, Ricky.
Pearl Harbor.
I will say about the Pearl Harbor. Yeah, I did attack him, but at the end of the match, I shook his hand and we left the ring as friends. Like I didn't.
So it's like real life. Japan and the United States are great now.
More or less, it went like the war went. Yeah, we bombed him and then we helped him.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, that's what happened.
I mean, it was kind of the reverse. It would have been me attacking you and then. You helping me at the end,
That's
right?
True.
So.
Yeah.
You go, all right, you got me. High five, bud.
And now that we've covered all the geopolitics of
man, we're getting so political this time. I can't believe this. Ricky and I know better than that.
No, I've never heard the term. I Pearl Harbored him, but I'll make sure to use it from now on.
Yeah, Pearl Harbor. That's
my vocabulary.
It's Pearl Harbor. Actually, they'd say it in regular wrestling, Ricky, like AWA and stuff. Oh, he just Pearl Harbored him. That was a real common phrase. Very common.
That's great. Perfect. I'm gonna get that tattooed on my back. Quotes: I Pearl Harbored him. Quotes: Crusher Crossen. In regards to Jamie McParland, Pearl Harbor the guy.
Yeah, it's pretty horrible if you think about it. Phrase. But I guess, as Americans, we can get away with it. So,
if anyone.
Well, I can see where, like, if another country did it, like, what the hell are you saying?
Yeah, exactly.
I get that.
That's like me going, Belfast Blitz the guy. Yeah, I had a bloody Sunday at his ass.
Oh my God! Just did a trash can bombing on him.
You did a song on Bloody Sunday, right?
You two did, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Great song.
You two did a song on Bloody Sunday?
Yeah.
You don't know Bloody Sunday by U2?
I know Bloody Sunday by much other bands that are more Republican and controversial, but I don't know.
Yeah, just look look up when we're done or whatever. Go look up U2 Bloody Sunday.
Yeah, it's a
very
song.
famous song. You probably have heard it, even Ricky.
I probably have heard it.
It's a very common song.
Late 80s.
Anyways,
unreal, right?
You have any other comment? We're
move away from Crusher's warfare talk over here.
So next question, Ricky.
Anywho, we now know where the name came from. We also know the favorite match.
Mm-hmm.
What was the hardest moment in your time wrestling? We've seen two good things. Now let's see. What was the little bump in the road, Jad?
Are you talking like wrestling wise, Ricky, or just bumping the road in general of anything?
Well, it's not bumping the road in life. I don't mean like that. I mean for wrestling, related to wrestling. What was the biggest bump in the road you had?
I mean, I think the biggest problem was I got started too late. I think the league was slowing down and slowly ending right when I got in, and I had some excitement and wanted to wrestle all the time. And it was on its last legs when I joined, I think. So
let me refine it a little bit for Jamie, because his memory doesn't remember everything like I do. But what happened was Jamie joined. No offense, Jamie.
Even Crushers don't remember and stuff. That's how you know it's bad.
But Jamie came in and we were doing really good in the pole barn. Lots of tapings every week. And then what happened is Steve and Larry pulled their shit and tried to take the ring from me. And like Dave Hilt, who read the book, knows all about this story. When they took the ring and everything, then the league split and we were divided, and we were in shambles for a bit. And so then it came to a halt. And that's what Jamie's referring to, that he had he wanted to keep going, but we weren't taping for a while there. And I was burnt out, man. I had to step away, and that's when Jamie started to start his own league. But anyways, then when we did get going again into the dry dock, then it picked up a little bit there.
Yeah.
But there was that lull that called like the summer lull. And that's what I think you're referring to.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of and again, I wasn't there for it, but I feel like, or at least my perception of a a lot of the history of the league was it was kind of feast or famine when you guys had a place to practice and or tape, and then all of a sudden that was gone, like the Fred Meyer. Our grocery store out here in Oregon is called Fred Meyer. So, yeah. Anyways, but you lost I think you lost the ability to wrestle in the studio, right? From Scott
Crossen kicked us out, and then,
exactly, and
Fred Moore, our pilot just expired. We had a 6-month pilot.
So, but then so you were wrestling a bunch at Fred Moore, and then it stopped for a while, right?
Right.
Or at least you had a hard time, and then you were able to do it in your yard or driveway,
which is so funny because
for a little while, and then that stopped.
But Jamie, listen to this though. Those outdoor tapings. This is the funny thing about that. It's sometimes we're in a backyard doing it. Out of the 80 some venues I did, 3 of them tapings were in a backyard, and people see that and they're like, "Well, you guys were backyard wrestling. But we did 3 freaking tapings in the backyard.
Oh, there's only 3 tapings in the backyard?
Only 3 times
really?
We taped there. Now, granted,
my perception was you did it for a long time.
Well, we did 3 or 4 shows on each taping sometimes. We did a lot of shows. Gotcha. But there were only 3 occasions.
Right.
And, we were just in the backyard because it was convenient. It was a sunny day and it worked.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I'm not saying anything was wrong with it.
Let's do what backyard wrestling's doing because they're in the backyard. It wasn't like that.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say. And nobody thought at the time when they're watching on cable, they're like, this is backyard wrestling or this is unprofessional. No, they didn't look at it like that. So anyway, I just wanted to say that. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupting because I want to let Ricky talk.
So it seemed like they were it was kind of feast or famine with how often we could do shows or events and that sort of thing. So I just wished wrestling consumed my life at that time, and it didn't consume everyone else's.
And Jamie, you were gung ho. You were gung ho. Man, you had the bug. I remember.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's why you started your own league.
Yeah, and so spinning my wheels was definitely the big downside for that.
It was the Energizer Bunny. I mean,
yes, a lot of energy as a kid. Yeah. Now I just want to sleep. You talked about pain and stuff earlier, and don't do anything that's painful. And I was like, God, getting out of bed for me is painful. Does that mean I should just lay in bed all day?
Jamie, that's why I think when we hung out in your apartment and stuff, and Ice Dragon would be there and stuff, and we'd all start wrestling because we had no other where to do it.
Yeah.
So we would just start wrestling in the living room where they outside in the grass, just because it was a place to wrestle.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to so much, we just didn't have the ability. It was hard for us to set the ring up for one.
Yeah.
To do anything. I mean, that was a process. I didn't drive. I didn't have a trailer. I had the ring in storage. Right. It was just difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely envy people like Ricky, getting ring time and having
do it every week.
Good people training you guys to be these amazing athletes, doing stuff that we could have never dreamed and stuff, So yeah, so proud of you guys and seeing you. What the stuff that you guys can do nowadays is amazing. I love it. So big fan.
Perfect. I'm gonna tell you.
So whoever wins, I'm gonna be happy on the 18th.
I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Who's gonna remain anonymous, but somebody reached out to me this week.
Anonymous.
This week regarding my match with Ricky, and he's like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "You're pulling a Steve Engstrom wrestling this kid."
No.
Yeah. He goes, I mean, I'm just saying, this is wrong. And I said, what are you talking about? And he's like, I mean, you're wrestling a kid. I said, Ricky's 18. He's not a kid. He wrestles adults. What are you talking about? He's like, oh, I thought he was like 12. I said, no, he's not 12. I said, he is an adult. And even when he started at 14, he wrestled adults. I said, you need to relax.
Plus, I don't think you're trying to pass off that you were 20 or
no.
Steve, so.
And it's like,
it's no.
This is coming from somebody who is very sensitive to this stuff of what happened with us back in the day with Steve. So I can see where he's coming from.
Yeah.
But it's different. I mean, that's different.
It's much different.
Yeah, it's a professional wrestling association holding a professional event, and funny enough, it's 2 guys working who have known each other for a while, and it's two guys who can both go into a bar afterwards and get served legally. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Right, and even so, like,
we're gonna wrestle much, bro.
Yeah, like there's a comfort level with me and Ricky that we trust each other. It all comes down to trust, you guys. I'm telling you. But anyways, keep going, Ricky, with your questions.
Yeah, no problem. Anyway, Crusher actually briefly touched on it there. So, at one point, you made an attempt to start your own wrestling association. I want to know, because honestly, it's the first time I've heard that. That's news to me.
Yeah.
So
CWF.
I mean, all right, then there we go. I found out the name. So the CWF. What did CWF stand for first off, and what was the story? What was the history behind this?
God, I'm trying to remember. Was it Central States?
I don't know if it was Central or Continental or Coon Rapids.
Yeah, it was one of those. But
because he lived in Coon Rapids.
Yeah, I lived in Coon Rapids. You know, there were some other wrestlers like me that really wanted to do more wrestling than we were able to with the NWF. So Sean had been kind enough to like take me under his wing and bring me in on editing sessions. You know, this is when we had 3/4 inch tape and you'd have to jog the tapes back and forth to make the edits. And there was a big machine that was kind of like a computer that did the computer graphics and stuff, you know, much different than it is now.
Painful process is what
yes, and extremely time consuming, you know, because you'd have to do an edit, you'd have to watch in real time and then, you know, do the edit or to like dupe off tapes. You know, if you wanted to make a copy of an hour-long tape, it took an hour to make one tape, you know.
And that's just a single cam. Now, when we had multiple cameras separately recording everything, imagine that. Putting all that together.
So it was, you know, to change shots, you were
a week just to do one arm re-edit.
Yeah, it was crazy. And so, but you know, at 13 or 14, Sean took me in and let me watch him do that and kind of explain the process. And the cable company had a deal where you could take classes and they would teach you how to do this stuff, and then you could start your own public access show, or you could do a proven proficiency test where they just brought you in for the test and you showed them you knew what you were doing, and they would give you, I guess, a card or whatever. And so then I was allowed to do my own public access show because Sean had taught me everything. And so because we had all these guys that wanted to do stuff and I'm kind of a go-getter, I decided, well, let's start our own league when in the gaps when NWF's not really being active. And so we did that. And
that was a subsidiary to the NWF.
Yeah.
This is how you did it.
Yeah.
Like a territory of it, kind of.
Right. Yeah. It wasn't a competitor or anything like that.
Right.
It was just kind of trying to fill the gaps. And so we did, I think, 1 or 2 shows that were just interviews. And then I think we only actually ever had one event.
Jamie, you wanted me there right away. And what did they tell you?
You said I need to stand on my own 2 feet, and you were right. So
I said, no, if I show up, they're all going to come to me thinking I'm running it and come.
Yeah.
I didn't want that. I want you to take the lead. Yeah.
And it was a lot of work. So, but it was fun. It was a good trial. And I wish I could have done more, but you know,
I know, because I was looking forward to eventually coming to make a title, because I would defend my NWF year champion, who was Terry Kosnapple.
Yeah.
And I did show up at his apartment and did the interviews for it. We, you know, Terry and I went back and forth. I was kind of being like a Ric Flair coming in, like, who do you think you are?
Right.
Getting a shot at this belt. You know, and who are you? And I was actually being a heel for Jamie's deal.
Yeah. But you know, not having any money, not having a vehicle, not having a place to have events or have practice, you know, I was up against the same issues that Sean was up against, but probably worse because I was younger and had less, you know.
Yeah. Parents were split. Just like
so
mine
and I ended up having to move up north in Minnesota to live with my dad shortly after we started that. So that kind of killed all of that. So.
But I was very proud to see Jamie get as far as he did, because not anybody, there were others. You weren't the only one, Jamie. I remember having kids call me from other cities that watched our show, and they wanted to know how they could get started with their own thing. And I would talk them through it, tell them what to do, hoping they would start something.
Right. Oh, that's awesome. You know, I didn't know that.
Or Brooklyn Center. Yeah, I think they're in Brooklyn Center. And they never got it going. But you did. You got pretty far with it.
it's pretty involved, and there's a lot of stuff you don't think about. So, like insurance, stuff like that.
Yeah, insurance is always a killer in certain venues. I wanted
trying to get
things.
in places.
I wanted to go to the Pumpkin Bowl. Remember where the Pumpkin Bowl was in Anoka?
No,
So it was like Fred Moore's outdoor football stadium.
Okay.
I wanted to do a big outdoor event. I figured we had enough draw. We did 450 at the Armory. We should be able to get a decent crowd in that whole outdoor, like a nice nighttime outdoor deal. And they wanted insurance, and I'm like, I can't do it. I had no money for insurance.
Yeah. One of the things, we kind of learned from BMX later on was if you sign up, if everyone at the event is a Boy Scout, they're covered by the Boy Scouts insurance. And so for BMX contests, what we would do is we would have everybody sign up to be a Boy Scout. You pay your Boy Scout fee or whatever, $10. And then that covered everybody insurance wise.
Good idea.
So, which, unfortunately we didn't think of that when we were wrestling. Otherwise, it would have been way easier to get in other venues if we were like, yeah, we're insured by the Boy Scouts.
And luckily the Army never asked for insurance. So
I can't believe that.
They never asked for it. So if they didn't bring it up, I'm sure as hell not going to ask about it. So
yeah, no, don't bring it up. They would have shut that shit down real fast. So.
They do now though, because when we were looking at doing that reunion show a while back, like, I don't know, it was like 20 years ago, we're going to do another card at the Armory.
Yeah.
And they wanted an umbrella policy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, somebody probably sued.
Well, it's just times have changed.
Yeah, that's true.
That makes sense. Yeah, venue just not asking for insurance at all.
Yeah, it's pretty unheard of nowadays.
My naive thinking, and Ricky says I'm naive, and I'll give you an example of my naive thinking. My thinking at the time was, well, they must not be asking for insurance because who's going to sue the state? People sue the state all the time. Now that I'm older, I realize people sue the state all the time. That's nothing uncommon.
Oh, my. Who's going to sue the state? Quote by Crusher Crossen. That's
that was 16-year-old Crusher Crossen thinking, that must be why.
Well, I think it's about time we start getting the watch long. Don't you?
Yeah. We won't see us. Let's watch some wrestling and we can keep talking.
Yes, of course. Just give me 2 quick seconds here, guys. Just need to.
By the way, there's a couple comments. Should we bring them in quick before I get that wrestling going? Just so
yes, of course.
I know they see there's new comments. I just can't read them. Should I take the shade? You guys done with the aviators? Should I go back?
Yes.
So I can read.
Says yes immediately. He's been thinking it the whole time in his head.
All right, guys. I'm retiring the aviators. I know you guys like that look.
Oh.
I gotta say, it's Crusher. But
so. We got one from Gizmo saying, hey, Jimmy, do you have any
predictions on the Crusher versus the Globetrotter?
What do you think? Ricky in 5 minutes? Gizmo, I'm trying to support you here, but you can't even spell predictions. It's PRE. Predictions, because you're saying it before it happens. That's what
I'm beginning to wonder if this is the real Gizmo or if it's Sky Sports in disguise, because Sky Sports is the one that cheerleads you all the time.
100%.
I think it's Sky Sports. He's Gizmo.
Well, anyway,
I honestly don't. I mean, this is a total toss up. One of the things when you told me it wasn't live, I was a little worried, how I was gonna put a wager on it with those prediction markets or whatever. Put a wager on the match, and I'm like, I can't even watch it live. How am I gonna put a wager on it? But as I've been thinking about it, I don't know who I would wager on. I mean, this is a total. It could go either way, and right from the start, or it could go one way the whole match, and there could be a twist right at the end. So honestly, I don't know. I respect both of you guys. I'm just super excited. So
awesome. So
I know the title will be in good hands at the end of the match, no matter who wins, and I'm proud of that. So the title
Gizmo says
lives
Jamie
on.
agrees with you. That yes, it'll be me in 5 minutes. Anyway, Gizmo also asks, Ricky, are you still sick? Hopefully you'll be healthy for the upcoming match. It's just a little bit of a throat thing. It's a little bit of a cough. It's nothing crazy. I think it's just the temperature in general.
It sounds great. You sound like you got a lot of fluid in your lungs and stuff. I was a little worried.
It feels like
you.
it too, and unlike sports talk down here, what he's talking about, and no, I'm not actually smoking, guys. So I'm just a bit of a headache, a little bit dizzy.
It is funny though, because like Ricky's voice sounds much lower on the podcast, and when you're in person, he's different. Sounds different. I've noticed on the podcast. I don't know if it's the headset or the mic, but it does give you a much lower voice.
I think I'm just more tired a lot of the time on the podcast because it hits 10 p.m. and we're on here, and I'm like, all right. My voice gets deeper and deeper the more tired I get. When I'm full of energy, I'm like, hey, you know, but no, it's just, anyway, then we got sports talk, as I was just mentioning. Jamie, do you think you will go further in wrestling if Crusher didn't get you hooked on smoking? That is the question we've all been wondering. Go ahead, guys, talk it out.
Well, first of all, yes, I smoked, and I've told that story before. I quit when I was 20. I quit when I was 25. I cold turkey quit, which is hard to do that way, and I never went back. But
so you were a 5-time champion while being a smoker?
Exactly. I was going to say
that's pretty impressive.
I wrestled while I smoked, and Steve smoked too. And here, Steve and I both did that Broadway in July. You know, as smokers,
right?
Not easy, man, but we did it. It was bad. I mean, look, but Jamie, you know this. Back then, smoking was cool.
Yes, it was, and it's funny now. Like cool. when I watch old movies and I see people smoke, it's almost like, whoa, somebody's smoking, you know. or like at the beginning of shows, it'll say like sexual, you know, themes, nudity, smoking. Like smoking is
like why do you have to go warning about smoking, guys?
Yeah, when people are smoking in a movie, they'll put a warning up in America.
Walk down the street and see something like that.
It's just a bad habit, though, and I'm so glad I quit. Looking at the prices of cigarettes these days,
yeah, they're like $12 or something.
Who the hell wants to spend that kind of money? No, I'm glad I quit.
Yeah, me too. I mean, well, I miss it all day, every day. but
God, you know, I can remember smoking in my apartment before I quit, and I to put a cigarette off. I didn't have an ashtray handy. I just stick it upright and let it burn itself out in the filter. I'd have all these cigarettes all upright around my desk. Bad.
I love the fact we're talking about this, and Jimmy's like, you know, I miss it every day. Next time we talk to Jamie, he's gonna have a cigarette in his hand.
Oh God,
like, I don't miss it. I've had nightmares that I started again, but I don't miss it.
Yeah, I miss it. Whenever I see somebody smoking on the street, I look at him and I think, you lucky bastard.
I always hated secondhand.
Jamie goes over and starts like secondhand smoking.
Yeah, I would love to.
I couldn't stand secondhand smoke. My mom smoked in the car and drove me nuts. I never was a fan of that.
I don't even think smokers like secondhand smoke. But, you know, when you're smoking, fuck everybody else, right? so but no, I didn't quit of my own volition. I quit because I had a heart attack and was forced to quit. So,
but back to the question though, Jamie, went off on such a tangent here. Would you have gone further though if I didn't
get you
get you hooked?
Not kinda. If Crusher didn't shove a cigarette in your mouth, you think you would have went further?
You're like, this is so relaxing. No, I don't know that I would have gone further in wrestling, but I definitely would have gotten taller. I think that I genuinely believe smoking stunted my growth, which really sucks. So,
is there any scientific proof for that though?
I don't know. Maybe that's an old wives' tale. I don't know.
Pretty short, so I'll explain it.
It's like my dad's super tall and I'm like a regular 5'8"
So yes,
dude.
Speaking of me and Ricky's match, you know, he is a little taller, but I'm a little heavier.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we even out that way. He's got probably a longer reach a little bit too.
I find it funny the way we're on this though, and the way it looks. You'd think, and Crusher had that same thing when he first encountered me in person. I look 5'5" because I'm sitting on a bed with a desk all the way up here.
Yeah,
and we can just see here, so it looks like I'm a little feller.
Guys, I'm gonna bring the match in because we need to get the match going. Everybody wants to watch wrestling too, so we'll keep talking.
I'm not actually that small, guys. I promise. I'm above average. But yes, here we go,
guys. What you're seeing here, this is Ricky's last title defense. That's Tom Patterson, a fairly newcomer.
I'll be 2 seconds, guys. Sorry, 2 seconds.
Yeah. So he's kind of new, and that's Ricky. And just watch his attitude, Jamie. Watch his attitude here. Ricky, he's not too popular with the crowd these days.
I mean,
listen to the boos.
Does that really matter? He's got the belt.
He's got the belt,
you know. So,
but he doesn't have the crowd. He doesn't have the crowd with him. He doesn't think he needs them. You know me, Jamie. I'm always a big advocate of getting fan support, crowd support. How often have I ever been a heel?
That's true.
Not very much.
So you need confidence to be the champion. And I think he's got it.
See, they're chanting Easy Jet. Or the Globetrotter. We'll get that chant going on the 18th, hopefully.
What size is that ring? It looks really small.
Well, it's just the camera.
Okay.
It's a 16-footer.
Oh, okay.
Be the size of Eddie Sharkey's ring.
All right. So who's his opponent? Tom? Is that what you said?
Tom Patterson. Yeah.
Tom Patterson.
Yes, this was his second ever professional match.
Oh, Jesus.
Giving him merchandise for the road.
Yeah, I guess.
I was telling Nathan the other day, it looks like you got a nice new canvas, and that's actually the old one.
I don't know anything about our production or our cameras, I can't lie.
No, I'm talking about the canvas.
Oh, canvas? Yeah, it's our old one.
Yeah,
Please say canvas.
I said, it looks like you got a new canvas. And he's like, no, it's actually the old one.
Yeah, it's our old one.
They just washed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just the other one had blood on it.
Was that why you changed out? Because of Sage?
Yeah.
This is at NIPW Grand Christmas in Bangor.
It's funny, I told Tom, I was like, let's get out there and shoot a little. And he goes, all right. And we get out there. And he took me down that first time. And in my head, I was like, all right, yeah, we're working. And I go to get up and he helped me down. And I was like, damn, I have to really work. I was like, this guy's second match. And I was the confidence. Just go, nah, I'm going to really make you work.
The fireman's carry. Oh, there he goes.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's me on what we call a courting hold. Supply that choke. Catch him.
This takes a lot of energy though when you shoot like this.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys would be surprised how much energy that little bit takes when you're really intense like that.
I'll take a breather.
It's a good plan of attack.
Start chanting chicken. I don't know what that kid's trying to do to you. I was
making fun. I was making friends in the crowd.
See, Ricky, a real heel would have wiped that kid's hand away.
You don't know what a real heel is.
And you can see, guys, Ricky has been following Crusher's lead in the gym here. He's got a little bit of definition starting to come through, I notice.
Yeah, I've actually been a wee bit lazy over Christmas. I'm kicking myself, but I'll be at it tomorrow and I'll be at it the day after. So.
Yeah, our gym was closed on Christmas, and that was my day to go, too. So I missed a day myself.
I've missed the last 1,000 days at the gym.
You know, it really feels good, though. I got to say, I enjoy going to the gym. What's that?
A slight neck injury here.
Neck injury?
Yeah, but luckily it healed quick enough.
So they should have put some mistletoe above the ring, and so that way at some point you had to avoid it.
Look at the arrogance. The arrogance.
Just kick his head off politely.
Oh. Get your feet on those ropes for some leverage.
I'm not a cheater. All right.
He says he's not a cheater, but I see more and more illegal things happening to Ricky the more and more he wrestles lately.
Just politely kicking his ass a little bit.
I was gonna say you're giving him some time to come back. That's awfully nice of you.
Of course.
Oh, beats an elbow right to the face.
After all that, he takes advantage of you. It's just wrong.
Whoa. That's kind of his patented thing lately, is that drop kick to the when you come off the second rope. Ricky likes to nail people with that.
One thing I criticize myself about this match, I don't know why, I was just feeling too much energy and a little bit too full of beans and stuff. and I'm moving so much. I need to stop. And I got the exact same feedback when I got backstage off one of the veterans who were there, Andy Roberts. He was like, good, it was good, give me good feedback. And he goes, but one thing, stop moving around so much. If you notice, like I hit a move and I started walking. I'm like, yeah. And I start moving. He's like, hit it and stop for a second, really soak it in.
I get to hold the same thing in practice training too. When I'm moving my feet too much, they tell me, keep your feet still.
Yeah, 100%. Footwork's massive. Footwork's a huge thing.
And not only that, when you're banging the ring with your feet, you're making that noise, and it's taken away from when you do want to hear the noise.
That's why I never do that.
Yeah.
This is a really funny moment. We planned on him getting up and flare bumping me off the top because I didn't want to take the mad back bump, which I always have to take. And I went, it looks like I'm taking it.
You don't like taking that one.
It's not that I don't like taking it. I just taken it like 5 shows in a row, and I was like, I'm going to injure myself. And it's probably why my shoulder's so done in. Because I keep taking that bump. So.
Well, why is it any different, though, when you actually hit it, though? Because it's still the same bump.
The thing is, so when I don't hit it, naturally I make myself really throw it more.
Oh.
It's Tommy showing me he's a scrapper right there.
Slap fight.
I just can't keep up. He was fast with his hands. I'll give him that. I'm not fast with my hands. Our hand-eye coordination's terrible.
There's another organization that likes to train in boxing techniques, and that's where I worry. In situations like that, they're going to start throwing stuff that they shouldn't be throwing in ways they shouldn't be throwing.
100%. And that's why it's dog crap.
Oh.
Sunset flip.
This guy
That's
Tom's
close.
so good. So good.
Yeah. This is a good match.
It's only his second ever match. This guy's insane.
He's one of the new trainees, I believe, right? Recently.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Frog splash misses.
And protect your chin, mate. Boom.
Look like you connected pretty close there.
Yeah, it's called kicking someone's head off. You can look forward down in January. Go up top. Godspeed. Hit the elbow.
Nice.
Yeah, he likes to do the back bump elbow. I always do the side drop, or as Ricky says, land on your feet and then do it. Now, this is the thing you want to watch, Ricky, Jamie. Watch this arrogance. Takes the belt right from the ref. Hugs it. Look at that.
I mean, it's rightfully his.
Everything. And then, look at it. Then he says, got to raise my hand. Look at the arrogance.
I was having fun.
Look at
That's
the
a true champion right there. What are you talking about?
You should have seen the entrance. I really hope you kept it going for a bit in this because I go over.
I show your whole exit.
Oh, perfect.
No handshaking.
Look at the face.
Look at that turnout.
Look, I go over too.
Who is that exactly that you want to
This is Ben Nelson's family.
I thought so.
This is Ben Nelson's hometown. I went over to his family and his friends. Blew a kiss to his mom. And off I go.
See, look at him. You better hug that belt real tight on the 18th of January, Ricky. Because it'll be the last time you have it.
I hug it tight every night. I sleep with it.
All right, now we're going way back in time, guys. 1987.
Oh, boy.
Whoa. This is
Jamie
30
McParland
years
at
before.
the Anoka Armory.
20 years before my birth.
Now, Jamie's going by Invader 3, guys.
Yes.
This is one of his other gimmicks. But it'll be Jamie in the tag match.
Yep.
Ah, yes.
And Ice Dragon's got a big cast on his arm. And, yeah, that'll come into play.
What is the belt that he had at the time?
He was the Indiana State champion, I believe. Yeah. And he's in there with the Mystery Man.
Yeah, jeez. I've seen this, the oldest trick in the book. Ooh, I broke my arm, and now I've got to put some cast on it. I saw the guy before the matches tonight, and there was no cast in his arm now.
There actually was. Chris actually did break his wrist. I forget what he did. It wasn't wrestling, though.
Was that Kelsey?
Yeah, that's Kelsey at ringside with him. There's Terry Costnapo.
Sorry, guys. Just want to bring attention to someone we have in the chat here. We have one of the other hosts of NWF. It's Wrestling Revolution Keaton, everyone. Hi, Jimmy. Glad to see you on the real. What? Glad to see you on the real. You are the real NWF Forward champion.
No.
Glad to see you on the real. What does that mean?
I think he's revised the comment on the next one. Go to the next one. He's fixed it.
Oh, yes.
Hi,
Hi, Jamie. Glad to see you. You're the real NWF World Champion. Who is the Globetrotter? Keaton. The Globetrotter's the one who slapped the shit out of you and made you tap out. That's
and
it.
Just so you know, Keaton, I'm doing this in the 18th, not just for myself. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. But I'm also doing it for you, Keaton, and Tom Patterson, and Adam, and everybody else that he's run amok of. I'm doing it for all of them, and the NIPW fans. And Jamie.
Nay. I'm getting crushed here.
So that's Jamie in the weight, everybody. That's got his wrestling
You know what?
boots
I
on.
respect. Yeah, you have. I was actually looking at them. Yes, the pro.
Bleach blonde hair.
Now, Chris is not left-handed, so he's got to do everything left-handed. That's got to be hard for him.
He should have been hitting blows with the cast. It would have been hard.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, that comes into play. We do it old school style, though. It's like a foreign object, so he has to do it illegally.
He's got Invader 3 by the seat of the pants. He's ready to throw him off the other end of the rope.
Jamie's fighting a little shoot going on here.
Yeah.
So Mystery Man instead decides to deliver blows. A headbutt now in Invader 3.
That's a smart move. Get out of the ring, man. It was a little too hot in there.
That's White Ninja. And
yeah.
Yeah, as your partner. That's actually Mr. Macho in a mask.
Mr. Macho, yeah, one of my favorites.
And Terry Kosnopel's in their corner, I see.
Is this a 3-on-3 or is this?
No, it's just 2-on-2. But Kelsey's in their corner and Kosnopel's in your corner.
Gotcha.
White Ninja's character is I liked it. You know, it's kind of trying to be Oriental. It was a fun gimmick.
Yeah.
I don't like either one of these. Neither do I, but I'm happy to
Well, I think didn't G.I. Joe have the Snow Ninja at the time?
Shitty drop
So
kick.
I think that's probably where
What's
that came from. I said G.I. Joe had the Snow Ninja at the time as a character, like the cartoon show. So that might have been where that came from.
Look at Jamie go to town.
White Ninja tagged in Invader 3. Now Invader
Gonna be
3's got Mr. Man on the ground.
leg drop.
Invader 3 with a leg to the throat.
Look at that! Come on!
Yeah.
Shit!
You counted it yourself, didn't you?
Yep. You got to make your own. You got to make your own.
Mystery Man was a little tough to wrestle because he wasn't really. He mainly managed, and he got thrown into this, I think, on this show. He wasn't expecting to even be in there wrestling.
Oh, really?
I was going to say, it doesn't look like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah. It's almost a fill-in. Chris could work, but that cast is real screwing him up big time. Like he can't do things right.
Do you remember how he even broke?
Was that Ric Flair knee drop you'd like to do?
Yeah.
What were you saying, Jamie?
I was gonna say he didn't break his arm wrestling, did he?
No, bike trick or something.
Oh, okay.
Something like that.
I can't believe this is like 40 years ago.
Yeah.
White Ninja now leaves the ring, and Invader 3 remains. In the time, Ice Dragon gets up.
And that's Jason Clausen reffing.
Oh yeah. His boat shoes.
Yeah.
Jason was very stylish.
Another double clothesline with that cast.
Ooh, the cast got in play.
The White Ninja, he's in trouble.
Got away with it. Referee didn't even warn him.
Well, obviously that referee needs to be kicked out of this match. Not even doing his job. I would expect that from Rick Pitts, but not from Jason Clausen.
White Ninja's rolling to the edge of the ring. He's in pain. Mr. Man gives another blow to Ninja's head. Another blow. Ninja's trying to get to the corner of the ring to take out Invader 3. Mr. Man catches up.
Rubber leg straight right now. Pull that mask off and let's see what his character is.
There's some other comment in here.
Let's get it in.
Let's see that. Well, where do we start here? Sports Talk says, Jamie, did you ever get asked for your autograph like Crusher did at his matches?
Actually, yeah. I've signed a few autographs from
Probably
wrestling.
Dry Dock, I think, huh?
Yeah. Wrestling and then later in life signed autographs for other things.
Yeah. And then Wrestling Revolution Keaton says, rematch with no rule breaking against me. It wouldn't be fair for you. That's why you have to go to dirty moves and then say you're a champ.
Dirty moves like tapping you out.
Yep. Dirty tricks is what Ricky's all about.
I don't know what's dirty about
those dirty tricks with Crusher. We'll see how that goes.
What's dirty about a simple figure four?
Oh, please do that figure four leg lock.
So where do you want to get topped out so bad?
And I don't know who this Baga is, but my money's on the Globetrotter. Well, Baga, you'd be losing a fortune if you put your money on the Globetrotter. It goes to show your intelligence. Get that comment right out of here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to point this out. People like Balbaga, who was put in there, clearly know what they're talking about. They're putting money on the man who's going to win. They're putting money on the golden horse. Honestly, though, you are kind of right. There's not much point putting money in on me because you'll probably not gain much. It's to be expected. Not much of a, when you're a sheer favorite.
Like I said, Ricky, you got a lot to lose. The belt, your pride, everything else. I have nothing to lose.
And I have nothing that I'm going to lose because I'm still going to be champion at the end of the day.
Yeah, I kind of got messed up there. I think because Chris with the broken arm just was limiting him. Probably shouldn't have even had him in here, but I thought it'd be cool to use the cast and everything. So
yeah.
We doing the finish. This match is almost over. But yeah, this was, your tag team match you had with Invader 1 at the first Armory card, the Destructors, was a better match, I think.
Yeah.
So Steve Angston recorded over the whole tape. So we don't have it anymore. Still mad about that.
There we go.
Another pin.
Dude, come on. It's like a 7 count.
8 count, maybe.
This is a robbery.
I know, right?
Now everybody's in the ring. Mystery Man, he's out. Ninja's in. Invader 3's in. Ice Dragon getting beat on by both guys. Mystery Man just flew Invader 4 out.
That's what I do in street fights. Is I always kiss my fist before I punch whoever I'm street fighting.
It's about time. He's only an hour and 10 minutes late for the start of the first match. Here we're in the third match.
You can see the commentators right over there.
They said that guy was late.
Yeah, Rick Pitts, the referee. The referee was supposed to have refereeing, finally showed up. He was late. Thankfully, he wasn't drunk.
I liked it when he was drunk.
He had a little bit of a drinking problem.
I mean, he can't be any worse than Crossen. I've had like a 12 count at this point.
I mean, Clausen.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Clausen.
Crossen. Like, what do I have to do with it?
Sorry. Yeah, I've had like a 12 count at this point, and the match is still going.
A couple more comments we got. I'll bring them in because I know we're going to be on too much longer.
Come on, Clausen.
And the cast involved too. Do you see that?
This comment.
Yeah.
Crusher's going to destroy the Globetrotter, and that's fact. Ricky fears Sean, 6-time champion coming. Yes, Mighty Molly. Yes.
Yes, Gizmo and the guys, can you do me a favor? Can you remove Mighty Molly from the chat, please? Thank you. Because clearly, they don't know what they're talking about a little bit.
And Gizmo says, wow, look at Keaton talking smack about Ricky. Keaton, I think Ricky did you dirty. Too bad you are not the ref for their upcoming match. I'm sure you would be more than fair to Ricky.
Oh, no. Gizmo, you're spelling again. You had a 2 in there when you were trying to say too dirty or something like that. and it's meant to be TOO. And another thing, you, if I'm not mistaken, were saying more than fair, and you wrote EN. It's meant to be AM, buddy. So don't try and come at me when you can't even spell and use simple grammar. That's just how the game works, guys.
But you see Jamie get the crowd fired up there? You got the crowd going there.
He's a crazy. He's a man of the people.
Robbed right there.
For sure. We also have another comment from Keaton. Dirty moves, like attempting to hit a 13-year-old with a guitar. Embarrassing, a world champ felt so threatened by a kid. He had the attempt to hit them with a guitar. I'm embarrassed for you. I'd be more embarrassed if I went like this.
You did go after the guitar.
Ricky, that's way more embarrassing.
But Ricky, you did take his guitar. It's gonna look like you were gonna hit him to me.
But I didn't hit him. Did I hit him? Did anyone see me?
That's because you broke it before you got a chance to.
Yeah.
You busted the guitar as well.
It's not my fault this kid buys faulty guitars and calls himself a kid of rock. He ain't no rock star. He doesn't even know what guitars he's buying. He's buying them off Shane or Temu or AliExpress or something like that.
Ricky brings his good luck guitar, his favorite guitar, and this guy right next to me,
I'm Ricky. That's Keaton.
So I'm
Keaton
sorry,
brought
Keaton.
guitar. Old man, don't get your.
Oh my gosh!
I feel like I'm working in a nursing home tonight, guys. I feel like I'm working in a nursing home.
3 weeks. 3 weeks, and
it's less than 3 weeks.
People like Baga are going to lose a boatload of money. And then there's a comment. Gizmo says, "It is not me. It's the computer spell check messing with my posts." Yeah, So blame it on Microsoft. Yeah, yell at Microsoft.
Is that computer spelled right? Doesn't look right.
It isn't spelled right.
What do you know?
But you didn't even know for sure.
Oh no, I was playing along for the game. Of course I did.
Here's a question that's interesting. Wrestling Insider, Jamie, do you have one more match left in you?
I think I do, but my wife says I don't. So,
like,
she's a little worried about it. For some reason, she wants me to live, and she thinks I'd have another heart attack. But I think I got a good run in or two in me.
Look, at least you're thinking smart, all right? Instead, you have this old man still trying to get out in the wrestling when he can't get out of bed without the assistance of nurses and other medical staff. It's coming to me. You should be worried about your bed sores and the fact that even if you do win this championship, it ain't fitting around your waist.
Fitting around my waist? Fitting around my waist? What waist are you talking about? Oh, man. You know, I am in the best shape of my life.
The best shape you've ever been in as a circle? It's pretty
disappointing. Rock hard. Yes. Look, I do abs every day at the gym. And
that's all you're at?
All I'm at.
I do abs every day, and I got the abs of a Greek god, man.
Yeah, you got the surfboard stomach.
A what?
Surfboard stomach.
A who?
Yep, exactly.
What's a surfboard stomach?
It means you have no definition.
I don't speak Pencher.
But you do speak gobbledygook because you think you're actually going to win this thing. You really do, don't you?
You know, I'll tell you what. I will win this thing. All right, I've been dodging that response, but I will win this thing. And you want to know how I'm going to win it, ladies and gentlemen? I'll win it by tap out. Because I'm going to do the one thing the Crusher's parents couldn't do. And let's put him over the knee and spank him until he taps out. I will spank him with the belt that won't fit around his waist.
Jamie knows this. Do you know how many times Crusher has tapped out in a match?
What?
0.
First time for everything, isn't there? Keaton was never tapped out in a match before I got to.
You will break my arm. You will hurt me. You will do whatever you're going to do before I'll actually tap out. And Jamie knows that.
Yep.
I don't quit.
That's not easy to do.
Look, the only thing I'm sure Jamie knows is how many times you lost that belt, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
But how many times have I won it, Ricky? And that's what worries you, because I win the belt. You can sit there and laugh and giggle, but the fact of the matter is, I beat
5 times.
5 times I've won that championship.
Maybe that's why you lost the title 5 times. You were smoking your brains out with the title on your shoulder. You probably can't.
We'll see who laughs at the end of that match when I walk out with that championship and you don't have it anymore. And then maybe you'll realize your mistakes.
Mistake.
Maybe.
Only mistake I'm going to make is giving you this match because I'm going to end up 20 to life for killing an old man.
Oh, you didn't give me nothing. Nathan signed the match for us, and you have to do it, or else you get stripped.
Yep, of course.
You don't have
the
a
last
choice.
thing I want is if me getting stripped of my title and giving you what using as some ice tray. That's the last thing we need.
Hey, he's just a regular comedian here, isn't he, Jamie?
I mean, he raises some valid points, right?
Oh, Jamie, come on now. It is true. This is a retirement match. So if I win, that belt's retired with me.
Yes.
You know,
retirement match before Crusher goes to the retirement home.
And that's that's just it. And then Rick, well, sorry, this one was first. Keaton says, "Oh boy, when Crusher gets you." And then Keaton says, "You will be like Jake Paul when he faced Anthony Joshua."
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with what happened there. What happened, Ricky?
So Jake Paul, which is very ironic of Keaton. Jake Paul's a YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
And he got into boxing. And he started off with celebrity boxing fights, fighting celebrities, etc. He fought Mike Tyson a couple months ago.
Okay.
And then he ended up facing former heavyweight champion of the world from England, Anthony Joshua, one of the greatest boxers of all time. And he got knocked out in the 5th round. But the funny thing is, Keaton, you said I'll be like Jake Paul. Are you not the YouTuber who stepped in a ring with a professional and got your ass whipped by yours truly?
In his very first match.
Maybe look in the mirror before you start running your mouth. Bucko.
You know, if you want to talk about first matches, I've got a collection from Nathan here that I can pull in if you like. Shall we do that, Ricky?
I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah. Trying to pull shots on Keaton.
How about you pull up some basement wrestling and we'll laugh?
Nah, we're not talking about that. Now, Darren says, "What's the record between Jamie and Crusher?" I think we've wrestled twice that I remember, at least televised, and 2-0.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
that's fine.
Joys of Crusher booking.
I put up a good fight.
They were great matches, though. Both.
Yes.
Even the first one wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Considering Jamie had just started. And that's why I said when Jamie started, guys, he was a natural. He was a natural in that ring. Yeah, you were.
Man. That was
Although I will say this, that Jamie didn't understand how hard those steel posts are. In the very first appearance, he was outside the ring, and Kelsey took him and ran him into the ring post. And Jamie just went into it and wrapped his side of his head around the post and flew around the other way and came up in tears, I remember.
Yeah.
And like, Jamie,
Brutal.
easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Slow down.
I was pretty excited.
Yeah, he just
got those posts are real. That is for sure.
You remember that, Jamie?
Oh yeah. Just remember
you just
stars.
Jack and kiss it, knocked you so hard you forgot what happened.
Oh God, and it looked great on camera, by the way.
Good to know. At least it was worth it.
Let's see, and then Gizmo says, and then we're probably going to wrap it up here, guys.
Yeah.
Because we're pretty much at the end of the show. We try to go an hour and a half if we can, and we're right there. Yeah. So, Northside says, Ricky, on the rare chance that Crusher beats you, will you travel to the United States to get it back?
Look, here's the thing I live by. I don't live by what ifs. I don't do ifs. I don't do buts, and I sure as hell ain't doing maybes. All right? So, in this impossible universe where Crusher wins the title, I'm an alien made out of cheese living on Mars because that's impossible. All right? This guy is not beating me. I will not have to travel to the United States. If he's coming into my domain, glorious Ireland, to get his ass kicked, embarrassed in front of everyone, and I'm still going to hold my title proudly. The only thing that I say is, Crusher, I completely disagree with your decision to step in the ring. I've made that so clear. So clear. I think you're putting yourself in extreme
danger. What's your concern?
I'll tell you what I'm concerned about. You're putting yourself in insane danger. Insane danger. Yes, I believe you're doing great in training, but you're telling me yourself you're getting hurt from time to time. You're waking up in a lot of pain. That's just from training. Never mind being in the ring with me. I'm a professional, and Crusher, I don't want to be the one to say that I committed a form of elder abuse and injured Crusher Crossen. That's the last thing I need.
Right,
I don't want to injure you because I see you.
No.
I may not say it much, but I see you as a good friend. And I'm not the kind of person who wants to hurt a friend, but you're at a point in your life where you're very vulnerable to injuries, even when I don't mean to attempt it.
Okay, I'm going to say this once. Ricky, you know I respect you. You know I think highly of you. And I do. But this is my only shot that Nathan's given me one proper retire match. This is it. And January 18th, I have one opportunity. This is it. I got to make the most of it. And mark my words, when that bell rings, I will be laser focused on you. I will not stop. I will not end. I will not quit until I am done. And I'm telling you right now, for that time limit of that match, you won't even recognize me. You better be ready for this, Ricky. That's all I can say. That doesn't mean that I'm underestimating you. I'm just saying I am going to be ready for this. Mark my words. And you're right. It does hurt. Things do hurt when you get older. But you know what? Pain never bothered Crusher. And it doesn't bother me today. So I'm not worried about that part of it.
Whatever you say, old man. Whatever you say.
So if you, Crusher, if you win the title, you're retiring with it, right? So there's no chance for Ricky to come back to the
the question was
win it back, right?
If I believe right, the question was, Ricky, will you try to travel back to the United States to get the belt back if you happen to lose it? Hypothetically, Ricky, hypothetically.
I don't do hypothetic. I do realistic.
I don't think Ricky's even thought of it, Jamie.
Is that I'm going to cave your skull in if I have to retain the title. That's why I'm giving you warning after warning not to step in the ring. But if you're going to do it, then I'm going to have to do my job as a professional wrestler. And I have to out-wrestle, out-perform, and outshine you. So I can assure you that you will not be leaving my coasts here in Ireland with what is now my championship, because the NWF is my brand.
Your brand. And
it's my brand these days.
You say you're going to cave my head in the illusion of Keanu Reeves. Bring it. You just bring it. You bring everything you got, because I hope you do try to cave my head in. The guy who says he's worried about me and everything, but then he's going to cave my head in. Yeah, you know what? You do it. You try to do it at least. We'll see what happens when that bell rings. I can't wait. You know what? January 18th can't come soon enough. That's all I can say. And there's a couple more comments, and we'll probably wrap it up, Ricky. Right?
Yep.
Where were we on the comment? I think it was this one. Make it a triple threat, and Jamie would win.
Pinning Crusher and me getting tied up.
With my luck, I'd have a referee. I'd have them both pinned, and
I'll tell you this:
a referee not counting.
Pins again.
I am going to say this, since we're getting to the end of the show. You know, we're not going to. Our next Forward show is not going to happen, because we're going to do a special NIPW live stream out in Belfast in place of our next show. But then the next show Ricky and I do will be the aftermath of this match. Yep. And so there is lots of things that Ricky and I can't wait to talk about on that show. Speaking of triple threat.
Yeah.
There's 100%. Just a lot of stories you guys are going to love to hear about.
Oh, it's going to be a show. All right. It's going to be like a 5-hour show.
It's going to be a great show. Speaking of triple threat, because I don't know about you, Ricky, but when I seen triple threat, that's what went through my head.
Exact same thing came to my head.
And then Darren says, "Merry Christmas, folks, and Happy New Year. It will be great to see you again, Sean. I guess you can't make a week in Ireland, Jamie. It will be historic." Yeah,
I would love to, but I'm not much for traveling anymore. So
yeah.
But thank God for HD cameras and the internet, and even though the match won't be live streamed, I think we'll be seeing it very shortly after it happens.
Yeah, the very
super
first
excited for
the show that I was just referring to, that Ricky and I will be out of character for a lot of it. Though that show will be showing what we have as far as what we can show. Like either it's going to be Keaton's version or whatever. We're going to have something to show you for that show.
Yep.
It's like we did last time with Ricky winning the belt. So,
That'll be exciting.
Should be exciting stuff. So yeah, that's it, guys. The big match coming up, and we'll see what happens. Ricky runs his mouth, and I can't wait to see his. He's eventually going to cut a promo. You guys, we'll see what he does. And everybody's seen Crusher's promo. Did you see it, Jamie?
What's that?
Did you see the promo I ended up cutting for the match?
I haven't.
Yeah, you have to see it.
I'm so behind.
It's on. I think it's on. But you're not a big Instagram guy. I think it's on Instagram.
No.
I'll just have to send it to you.
All right.
But yeah, it was fun. I got a lot of feedback on that promo. Somebody was referring. They said, I think it was Jolene saying, "Crush, you kind of a lot like Ric Flair, the way you did the finger pointing and that, like I was doing in the promo." I guess a little bit. Those are our influences, right, Jamie?
I mean, if you're gonna take a cue from anyone, Rick couldn't do much worse than Ric Flair. So,
wow, he was a good talker for sure.
Yes.
All right, guys, it's been a good show. I just want to talk quickly about what's coming up next on NWF Rewind. Got this one, Fred Moore Junior High, so you're taping 60. That'll be January 1st. It's a holiday, so it'll be a good show. We're all off of work that day, so that'll be Dave. And Dave, man, he just makes me want to puke. He's trying to, ever since Ricky plays his heel character with me, Dave tries to do the same on Rewind, and he fails miserably at it. I just gotta say.
Well, he's very lovable. So
I call him Ricky Jr. He copies Ricky's stuff. I'm like, the original, man. No, Ricky copies me.
Dave is very lovable. It's hard. It's hard to see him as a heel. So
I know.
Some people just don't have that hatred in.
All right, Ricky. So the next time we'll see you guys, though, we will. I should take that back. I don't have a graphic, but I will be joining Keaton. I think Sunday, a week from Sunday. That is January 4th. I think he's got a Kayfabe with Keaton show that I'll be coming on. So I will be making an appearance there with him when we go out into NIPW. I told you we weren't doing a forward show, but we are doing an NIPW live stream on both of our channels again. So it'll be on the NWF channel, just won't be a forward show. It's going to be a really fun show. We're going to be out in downtown Belfast at a place called The Royal. And it's going to be in-person live and stuff. And Ricky and I will both be there along with others. So that'll be a fun thing in person. And then, of course, the match. So that's all coming down the pipe. So you're not going to see a Rewind show after the first, though. And you won't see... The next show you're going to see is going to be our first forward show with me and Ricky, I believe. Will be the next time we'll be live. Then after that, it's going to be a little break for all of us. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for joining in live, and we'll see you next time we're live.
See ya.